Hey, what's up? This is Johnny, and today's Wednesday, and today I went to my big book study at La Puente Center, 7 p.m. Come on down if you're in the area. It's a good book study, and right now we agnostics, and I like we start off on page 47, but I like where it talks about the electricity. We have numerous theories, for example, about electricity. Everybody believes them without a murmur of a doubt. Why this ready acceptance? And I like that because when I first came, I didn't have no belief in anything. The only thing I believed was that alcohol was going to change me, but it wasn't helping anymore. It was done. But I did believe that my way was the right way. Then I get here and they're telling me, no, you got to believe in a power so that it can restore you to sanity. So if I have to believe in something to restore me to sanity, that means I lost it. That means at the moment I'm insane. And the funny part is, when I walk in the room, as long as I pay my bill, there's not a blackout. The light bulbs are good. I've hit the switch and the light will go on without without a doubt. The light will go on, and I don't ask any questions. I'm not walking in with fear. I just know it's going to happen, right? But when I get here, people are telling me, things that I need to do. And, if you need to get a power greater than yourself to restore you to sanity. First of all, I didn't even think I was insane. And the other part, it was like, nah, that's not going to happen. I don't believe them. Because I have no faith and I don't believe. So I like that example. And the other thing that I liked also is it says here on the next page, here are thousands of men and women worldly indeed. They flatly declare that since they have come to believe in a power greater than themselves, to take a certain attitude thinking toward that power, and to do certain simple things, there has been a revolutionary change in their way of living and thinking. And for me at that point, this chapter is telling me that people believe they picked up a power greater than themselves and it changed their life. But I'm still hesitant to believe that. I still don't have any faith and I still don't have any belief. But I see other people that are happy. I see other people that are smiling. Their life is getting better and it got better. And they'll tell me, this is what you need to do. We say yes, but screw that. This is what you need to do. And I'll be hesitant and say, nah, that's not going to happen. Nah, chales. You guys want money out of me, right? Because, I come in with a negative attitude. I come in fucked up. I come in spiritually bankrupt. Like, I had nothing left in the tank, in the thinking tank. I just knew that I didn't want to live the way I was living, and I definitely wanted to stop thinking and feeling the way I have felt all my life. And people are telling me, just try this. You got to do this, and it talks about it in the spiritual experience in the back of the book. Contempt prior to investigation. And, I hear people talk about, oh, this program doesn't work. This, it's bullshit. It doesn't work. And you ask them, have you tried it? And they'll say no. So how do you know it doesn't work if you haven't even tried it? So to me, thank God I was such in misery that I was willing to do something to change that. And I believe them. The other part is, in the face of collapse and despair, in the face of total failure of the human resource, I mean, everything I did brought me to my knees in September 25th, 2011. Everything. Um, all my resources, everything I believed, dropped me to my knees. And I finally, for that moment, surrendered. They found that a new power, peace, happiness, and a sense of direction flowed into them. That took a while for me to believe that. That took a while for me to experience that. But like I said, I was willing to do anything to feel what that was saying. Happiness, peace, what else? A new power. Um, I was willing to do what I had to do. And so I ended up picking a sponsor. We went through the 12 steps. And it's not like I picked it up like that. It's taking a while for me. You know, I'm like the William James, the educational variety. It comes in slowly. For me, it was a lot of mistakes, a lot of I knows, and then I went ahead and did it. And turns out that I didn't know. I thought I was doing the right thing, and my motives were wrong. So, you know, this takes time. It takes time, but like I said, little by little, I started seeing things and I started feeling things that kept me coming back. You know, just small things, a better relationship with my parents, a better relationship with my baby, um, better relationship with other people. Was it perfect? Of course it's not perfect because I still got my character defects, but it started just giving me a glimpse of what could be if I keep doing what I'm doing. And I just got to let God take over and get out of the way. But again, I'm talking in the way I feel today. The way it wasn't like that. I kept coming back and coming back, and yeah, I started. And today, I can honestly say that I found a power, peace, and a happiness, and a sense of direction flowed into me. I have a purpose here in this world now, and I have um, reason for me to be alive, and reason for me to want to be alive and to want to live. It wasn't like that before. And it says this happened soon after they wholeheartedly met a few simple requirements. And the few simple requirements, I believe it, I can go back to page 46. It says, we found we found that as soon as we were able to lay aside, here's one, prejudice, old thinking, old ideas, the way I used to, however I grew up, if I could lay that aside, the punishing God that I believe, if I can just lay that aside just a little bit, prejudice, and express even a willingness to believe in a power greater than ourselves, we commence to get results, even though it was impossible for any of us to fully define or comprehend that power which is God. All I needed was just a little bit of willingness. That's all I need. And that's a great thing, is it's not asking us to believe all of it. It's just asking us either A, do you want to believe? Because it says that right here. Do I now believe? At that moment, I wasn't sure, and I can't tell you that I believe 100. But I love that it says, or am I even willing to believe there is a power greater than myself? Am I willing to believe? Yes, I am, because I'm sick and tired of living and thinking the way I was. And it's only by God's grace and the gift of desperation that I kept coming back. And I can honestly tell you that it was the best decision I ever made. Step 3, it was the best decision I made. And because as a result of that, um, I'm able to feel, think, and do things I couldn't do all by myself. I receive blessings. I have an awesome relationship. I believe I have an awesome relationship with my baby, with my son-in-law, with my grandkids, with my parents. I have a better relationship with friends, co-workers, all because I was just willing to believe in a power greater than myself. But you got to be tore the fuck up for that. And I was tore the fuck up. Alcohol whooped my ass. Drugs whooped my ass. So yeah, that's what we read last night or Wednesday night. So yeah, so tomorrow night I'll be going to the Ripple Effect on Thursday nights at 7:30 at in Whittier, Uptown Whittier. So, you know, in the beginning of the year for 2026, I said I wanted to do something different. So doing this is different. Sharing my experience, strength, and hope with you guys. Whoever, whoever hears something, just one person, just one little thing that might change their life, man, that's what God put me here for. This is why God chose me to try to help the other suffering alcoholic, that there is hope. Even if you're not, even if you're lonely, there definitely is hope. You just got to talk to somebody, all right? Just talk to somebody. You don't have no idea how much power that is, how much power there is in talking with somebody. Release your poison to the universe. Release it. Don't carry it around. That's all I did, was just carry it around. Resentment, fear, which only led to suffering. So I'm going to try to do that every night, because I do go to different book studies, and in each book study we're in a different book or chapter page that night, and whatever I read, whatever we go through, I'm gonna see if I can keep doing this. Like I said, 2026, I have to. This has to be my year, my breakout year. It has to be. I'm tired of not participating. Like I was talking about in the other video, if you want to be part of, you have to participate. So I do want to be part of life. So I have to participate in my recovery. Period. So I'll see about making a video tomorrow about the ripple effect, which is based on step 10, 6, 7. Just kidding. And step 10. What is it? Tits? Anyways, 6, 7. It's steps 6, 7, and step 10. So I'll talk to you guys later, man. Take care. Peace out.